Hey guys, we are back. This is Living Good, and we are about to witness something, I think. Okay, so I just want to introduce you to this guy right here, and his name is Wayne Morris. Wayne Morris, how are you?
I am fantastic.
You are a hypnotist. So initially when I asked you to come on the show, I thought we're just going to sit and chill and we're going to chat. But you told me that, you know, you need some people, if you're going to do a hypnotizing type of thing, you need people to do that with. But then you added to it that you are a magician.
Oh, I started out doing magic before I did hypnosis, of course, because I could do magic as a child.
Wow.
I'm like all the magicians out there who watched the Houdini movie and went, oh my God, my dad did a little bit of magic. I started young, worked with cards, coins, and small objects, and just worked it. And even in grade 4, I wrote a paragraph on hypnosis, so it was like, it was so predetermined.
Whoa, whoa. Okay, so you told me that you have a card trick.
I have a card effect that is, I mean, I'm so excited to show this to you. I really am.
Is it okay if I pick up the deck?
Oh, of course, go ahead.
Okay, I just want to examine it because, guys, I just don't know how magic is done, and I'm one of those people where my mind gets blown and I'm like, do it again. So we have a normal playing deck, and it's the bicycle playing deck that we know, and it says playing cards. It's normal. Okay.
And what I'm going to do different is usually you pick a card and I find it in some unusual way, and I love doing that type of card magic and have some fantastic stuff to show you. It's exciting. This one here is card magic, mentalism, all at the same time.
Okay.
So what we believe it or not, all I'm going to ask you to do now, anytime a magician has a person think of a card, a lot of times they may think of the obvious cards.
Right.
I like to steer you away from that.
What are the obvious cards?
Aces and kings.
Right, because kings are like the top of the card, aces are at the top of the deck type of thing, okay.
And poker players love kings and aces, and if you ask a man what, name a card, ace of spades, and
right, or king.
Then he says, well, that wasn't surprising. Everybody picks the ace of spades, so I take it one step further.
Okay.
So excluding the kings and aces, could I have you just name one card out loud?
Okay, give me a moment, guys. Let's do this mental thing together. Okay, 3 of cups. Oh, sorry. 3 of hearts.
3 of hearts. Now, can you even, what I love about this card effect is you can't even imagine that there's any way I could have known you were going to say that. You haven't seen cards, I haven't shown you cards or selected one. You randomly picked the 3 of hearts. And now I'm going to even bump it up a little. Would you like to change your mind?
No, and actually I said 3 of cups initially because 3 of cups is the...
Clubs, yeah.
3 of cups is actually like the same as 3 of hearts in the tarot card deck.
Okay, all right, now okay, yes,
is the equivalent of 3 of hearts. So I just kind of mixed it all up there for a minute. I hope I don't mess you up there.
What I'm going to do, I'm going to take the deck of cards here.
Okay.
What I'm going to show for you first is that there's no 2 cards stuck together. All I'm going to, you said the 3 of hearts?
3 of hearts.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to find the 3 of hearts very closely, one card at a time. I'm just going to take it. There it is right there. I'm going to take the 3 of hearts out. So you can see me pinch it like that, and I'm going to place it like that. Now, before I do anything with it, are you certain that you wouldn't perhaps like to change your mind?
No, because I saw you shuffle it, and there's nothing stuck together. That's the first thing I look for, right? And this
And you're happy with that card?
I am.
You're sure?
A 3 of hearts.
3 of hearts.
3 of hearts.
Isn't that amazing? Because I'm going to square these up.
Okay.
On the face of the 3 hearts is my name, Wayne, W-A-Y-N-E.
Oh my gosh.
And that happens to be the only card in the deck with your name on it.
Oops. Hold on, guys. Oh my, I'm so excited. Hold on. Look.
So we can see
It
not
says
one
Wayne
other
right on
card.
it.
We never set this up correct. You didn't know you were going to pick the 3 of hearts.
No other card?
I didn't know you were going to pick the 3 of hearts.
Let me see.
They're not. and you could have picked almost any other card in the deck, excluding the kings and the aces. And that is my name, Wayne.
All right, Wayne.
Yes.
What else you got for us?
Well, I'll tell you what. I'm going to do what I consider maybe one of the world's prettiest and beautiful coin effects. Now, in 1982, and I like to tell a little bit of a story with it. In 1982, a magician by the name of Michael Amar did a rather unusual effect with a transparent scarf. If you'd examine that, make sure there are no holes in it, please. I'm going to take out 3 Kennedy half dollars. 1,
no holes, guys.
2, and 3. I'm going to take the scarf like this. Now, what I'm going to do, so you can watch the entire thing.
But wait, hold on. Do you have, there's no sleeves?
There's no sleeves.
There's no other scarf that you're going to pull out with holes on it?
No.
Okay, that's the only scarf.
1,
okay.
2, 3 coins, so we can see them like this. I'm going to place them into the center of the scarf, turning them over so you can see all 3 coins. 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to turn the cards over again, coins, so we can see them like this. Can you feel the scarf around the coins?
There's 3. Yeah, there's 3. 3 coins.
Now, I don't want you to watch the top or bottom coin. I want you to watch the one in the middle.
Why?
Because it starts
oh my gosh!
Right through. Just like
that. That is amazing.
Now, to make sure it wasn't an accident.
Does this have any coin? This is a real American coin.
It is indeed. I'm going to take these 2 coins so we can see them like this. And if you would, just...
Let me see before you put those away.
Which one would you like? Top row? Okay, we can take them back out. Go ahead.
They're real. Okay.
Absolutely real in every way. I'm going to take those 2 coins. What I'm going to do is place them into the scarf like this, taking them so we can see them on both sides. Now, which one would you like, top or bottom?
Oh, I don't know. That's a big question. The bottom.
Watch the bottom coin till it just slips right out.
What?
Just.
And how many is left in there?
Examine that. Make sure there's no way that coin's coming out.
Okay, let me get into the the handkerchief. Wow, guys, this is some real deal Holyfield.
The last one is my favorite. I'm going to take, and you can hand me whichever coin you want.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Pick one.
I'll take those 2, and you pick one of these 2. I'm going to take this one here. Now watch, I'm going to put this in so you can actually see me place it right into the center. I'm going to bring up...
Look at the screen.
I'm going to bring up the edge like this. Now, so we can see the coin like that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take it. I'm going to shake it so all the ends are at the bottom, and I'm going to show you the coin one more time. Not only am I going to show it to you one more time, but if you would bring the scarf over top of it yourself.
Like go like that?
Yep. So there's no doubt the coin's right there in the center.
The coin
I'm
is
going to twist it up like this, and all I'm going to do is snap my fingers. So 1, 2, 3. I didn't say anything happened. I just said I snap my fingers. May I see your hand, please? Close your hand right around the coin. All the way.
Oh gosh, here we go.
I'm going to open up the scarf so that we're looking right down into the center. There's absolutely no doubt. And I'm going to create a pocket so there's nowhere for it to go. And if you would slowly open your hand all the way, all I'm going to do is go like this. Watch. 1. Can you see the coin sitting there?
Absolutely.
Till it just passes right through, just like that.
And it's right here. That is pretty amazing.
And still no hole, no slit.
Wow.
Nothing in the scarf.
That is pretty amazing. How long have you been doing this for?
Forever.
Let me
I
just
would like
examine
to say.
because I want to make sure he didn't bring another scarf out of anywhere. Wow. Wow, guys, look. We need to do like more examination on
oh, I would hate.
I'm joking. There's no. I can.
I would love.
I can see that.
We can definitely show you some more.
This is a regular playing card deck as well. Okay, so tell us, How long have you been doing this for? You said
Since I was 9 years old.
Yeah.
I started doing shows at 16 for children's birthday parties. By 21, I was doing restaurants. And then I decided that I needed a stage show. And there'd never been in my mind, anyway, from what I studied, a superstar of hypnosis. So I saw an opportunity.
Right.
And so I studied hypnosis, and I had some great mentors, and I had a gentleman by the name of Gene Farmer. Now, Gene Farmer was from Texas, and he had a fantastic hypnosis show, and I agreed to become his magician. Well, he took me under his wing and taught me the hypnosis and how to do a proper stage show. And we went from that, and in 1991, I took over the entire show and have been performing ever since. I've also done underwater escapes. I've done wild presentations and stunts. And I've done some shows in and around town that just went over fantastic.
That's pretty awesome. So if somebody is like having because a lot of people come here and they have parties, they have weddings, they have birthdays, like there's so many events that I could just imagine you doing. Do you do private shows?
I absolutely do. Matter of fact, I like to do the magic at the private shows. Sometimes I'll do a little bit of the hypnosis where we do a little bit of a few fun tests.
Okay.
And that makes them more comfortable. Because hypnosis is so fun to be in.
I would imagine.
A lot of times, some of the shows have went more X-rated, and I'm not going to put those shows down, excuse me, but I find they scare away volunteers. And being in hypnosis, it can be so much fun when the show is adult with class, I would like to say. Kind of a PG-13, if we can say it. You know, it's not bad, but it's not knock-knock. It's fun. It's fun. It's just hilarious. Nothing is more fun in the world than people being themselves and just giving them a situation.
I agree. I think hypnosis allows a person to just come out of their cage. And I saw one of your shows actually on Facebook where a woman was singing and she thought she was Shania Twain. And I was like, oh my gosh. And then all of a sudden she snapped out of it.
Did you notice what the mic was?
It was a plunger, I think.
It was a toilet brush.
A toilet brush, right.
It had never been used for the toilet.
And she was singing hard on it.
The thing is as soon as they see her singing into the toilet brush, you get comedy without it being embarrassing or anything else.
Right.
It's the prop. It's a store-bought toilet brush. It's never seen the outside of my bag that I have it in, so it's clean. And I use a toilet plunger sometimes. It's fun to use props in hypnosis, and that's one of the things that I brought to hypnosis that I had not seen used as much before.
Okay, and it's not like she was taking her top off. It was really PG fun.
What I like to say about my show is I will never knowingly embarrass anyone. Your clothes are safe, your secrets are safe. The only question I'm ever going to ask you is your first name, and I usually make you lie about that.
I like that. So tell us, what has been some of the most fascinating shows that you have done?
I'm from Canada. I've moved here. I'm excited, so excited to be here. I've been wanting to the whole time find an area where there's no snow, warmth, heat. I love it. Beaches. I'm an exercise fanatic. I swim down by the beaches. It's just great. And so this fit in so well with my lifestyle. But I'd done shows in Canada for over 4,000 shows in Canada. And I would say my pick of the choice would be, I did a show in Roblin, Manitoba, just after the Cheers episode ended, where I made somebody Norm and Cliff. And right in the middle of the show, Norm asked me to knock Cliff out. I did. Norm stole his beer, drank it all, and said, okay, wake him up. It was just, oh my God, it's priceless. And there's nothing funnier than people being people. It's just hilarious. And you do not have to do anything really embarrassing. It's all good, clean fun. And I said we've done a few shows around town. One of my favorite skits to do is making a man think he's pregnant.
No!
Hilarious.
Oh, that would be so fun to watch.
It's hilarious.
And what does he do?
Oh, everything you can imagine. Because I take him right from about the third month. So at first it's like...
Oh no!
And then he starts to go through the growing pains, and next thing you know, he's delivering the baby. And well, in this case here, he gave birth to a beach bottle at Spanky's.
A beach bottle?
A beach bottle, just a beach bottle. He didn't have a doll, so he breastfed the beach bottle. It was hilarious.
Are you serious?
I am dead serious. And he thought the beach bottle was biting his nipple. Oh my God, it was priceless. It was so funny.
Isn't that something?
Oh, it's wild. It is so great.
Wow.
I have one table. I wanted to always build a table because putting magic in hypnosis is one of the things I've done. So I can do the pregnant men with 3 guys, have 2 guys give birth to a doll, and then start pulling a lamppost out of the 3rd guy. It's like hilarious. So it is so much fun to do.
And so you just came up with these yourself, like over the years?
Men being pregnant is actually probably one of the favorite and oldest skits there is. I just added a lot of twists to it.
Nice.
When I was on the road before, one of the twists that I would do was I would have 2 guys give birth to a baby and one a monkey. And of course, the guy who had the monkey had to explain that situation and who he possibly conceived it with.
Wow.
It's priceless. Priceless.
Right. I would assume so, because at the end of the day, when you are tapping into someone's psyche and you're able to help them come out of their shell, that's pretty amazing. So now tell us a little bit about how you feel when you actually see people enjoying this hypnosis or these cards, because it must make you feel pretty satisfied.
It feels absolutely phenomenal. I think the greatest gift in the world is being able to make others laugh and forget their everyday thing and just lose it in a show to where, oh my God, my stomach's sore, I've got tears rolling down my cheek, I've never laughed so much in my life, I forgot about any problem I've had. It's just incredible.
Yeah, I would say so, because a lot of people, when they do have functions, the go-to thing these days is like, oh, bring in a singer, or oh, bring in like some type of a dancer, an exotic dancer. But when it comes to a magician, that is always fun, always interesting, always mind-blowing.
And I love to go to the private parties, like you said. The private parties are great. I get a chance to meet the people, and after they meet me, then they'll come and feel more likely to want to be hypnotized. The hardest show is only the first show. Once you have a show that's really fun for the volunteers, and hypnosis is fun for the volunteers. It can be the greatest experience of their life. At the end of the show, they're going to wake up feeling like they've had 4 to 6 hours of natural sleep. They're going to wake up with more energy, vitality, self-confidence, self-esteem than they've possibly ever felt in their entire life. I like to end my show reinforcing them to go for their goals, for what they want. That they're going to feel good, and that if they ever wish to use hypnosis, because hypnosis has some very, very incredible therapeutic abilities as well, and I encourage people to go and get hypnotized for those things, and being in a show is a great advantage.
I would agree, because you know why? They come out of their shell, and if it is a naturally shy person and they just happen to be on stage and they just happen to get hypnotized, to come out of that, the next day they must feel so amazing, almost like they're just done. They're just like, I'm a different person now. I just put a lampshade on my head and danced around.
And for those of you who'd like to see some clips of that, I have a Facebook page, I have a web page, I'm on YouTube.
Yell it out.
Wayne Frederick Morris, magician hypnotist, and you're going to find me. Stunts and hypnosis, you're going to find me.
Okay, so Wayne Frederick Morris.
Yes.
Just as it's spelled, W-A-Y-N-E, Frederick.
Frederick with 2 D's.
Frederick with 2 D's. F-R-E-D-D-I-C-K.
R-I-C-K.
R-I-C-K. And Morris.
And Morris.
M-O-R-R-I-S.
Correct.
We got it. You guys are going to find him on Facebook, where I found you.
Yes.
and you have videos and everything.
On my Facebook page, which is Mystery of the Mind, which is still going to be related to that, you'll find 200 clips of shows. There's no idea what you can find.
Wow. And guys, I promise you, we are going to bring Wayne Frederick Morris back because he has different games. Like, I call them games because they're so fun to play, right? But they're tricks, and they do trick the mind. They do trick the energy. And I do want to say, we're going to bring you back. Are you cool with that?
I am so cool with that. This is so much fun. I love a chance for people to see some of the stuff I do and make it work.
All right. Guys, make sure you join us next week. I love you. I love you. I love you. Mwah. This is Living Good, and I'm Cerise, your host. Bye, guys.
Thank you so much for watching Living Good every Wednesday from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. I'm Cerise, your host, and I would like to just say thank you so much for joining me every single week. Guys, make sure you share this show and all the information with your friends and family who are thinking about coming here either to visit or to live as an expat. If you have a business and you would like to advertise on Living Good, please give me a shout privately. I can help you out. The platform goes internationally. And not only that, you will get 6 platforms of advertising. You will be able to reach people on an international level with your product or your service, especially if you work online, because that right there gives you a leg up and an opportunity to get a whole potential platform of clients and customers. Take care, everyone. I want to thank you as well for always being here for me and for believing in the show. We're doing well, and it's all because of you. Thank you so much.